This is Sherry Fox, one of the co-founders of Misty Eyes, and today I'll be asking some basic questions about how she got started. First up, how did you go about starting it, and how long did it take?
Well, we founded Misty Eyes in October of 2011, and I had been doing rescue for many years before then. I started rescue at about 2005, was working as a veterinary assistant for many years before that, and we just got together, my co-founder and I got together, sat down, and just decided we were going to make a difference in our county with saving animals.
I love that. I don't like it when they take them to the pound. It always seems really sad.
It is. Homeless animals are sad, and we want to get them in homes and make sure they have the kind of life that they deserve to have.
So when you started, how many animals did you have?
We started with, I had fosters in my home, just doing it myself. So I had four dogs. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I had 2 dogs and 4 cats that were, I never called mine. I called them fosters because they were ones I'd rescued or saved that were actually in my house when we founded Misty Eyes. But our first official Misty Eyes rescue was a dog named Adam, who had been left tied out to a tree when a family left their home and they left him behind. And we were contacted by the sheriff's department to go get him, and my husband and I drove down and got him, and he was with us for several months before we found his forever home.
Yeah, so what did you do to get your name out there, like advertising and that sort of thing?
We advertised everywhere. We put press releases out in the newspapers as often as they would print it. We actually, we did booths at every single event around Hendricks County and West Indianapolis. It didn't even have to be animal related. Heritage festivals, all sorts of things. Wherever there was community gatherings, we had a booth to let the community know what we were doing. And that alone has done the advertising for us.
So as of now, how many years have you been running?
2 years this past October. So 2 years and 1 month is how long we've been going. And to date, we have adopted, and my numbers are different because we've done adoptions this weekend, so we have adopted right at 195 or 196 animals since we started October of 2011.
So that's really good.
Thank you.
So do you, since you've been able to get so many animals adopted, do you think you'll expand and like maybe get more centers?
Yes. We won't do more centers. This is actually a rented space that's a temporary adoption center. This is just a small picture of what we plan to be. So we're renting this space. Volunteers came in and redesigned and rebuilt this entire building to suit our needs for now, which we've already outgrown it actually. So ultimately our goal is to raise the money to build a full functioning, full-size adoption center somewhere here in Hendricks County, where we will have plenty of room to have many more pets available for the public to see and meet than we do here in this building. And the building will allow us for pets to spend overnights there as well, for kitties to live there in a comfortable room, in a comfortable setting, so that we can save more.
How long do you think it'll take you to get the money raised that you need?
We're not sure. Initially, we had our hopes set on a couple of years, and we're a couple of years in, and we still have a long way to go if we want to buy something outright and not get into a mortgage payment or that type of a bill. Just depends on what we can get the community to back behind us. We need the community to know that we mean what we're doing. We're not going to stop. We're not just a small little rescue. So give us some money.
Yeah. How many volunteers do you get? Do you need more?
We always need volunteers. Volunteers are the lifeline of an organization like this. None of us get a paycheck. So all of us have paycheck jobs during the week, and the things that need to happen in an organization like this that is running so fast and getting so big is a lot of volunteers. We're up to about 185 volunteers now, and we run volunteer orientation classes every month, and we always need more volunteers. We always need more foster homes. Foster homes are also the only way that we can save animals. If I don't have a foster home to put them in, until I have a permanent facility, then I can't bring them in.
So, for someone to volunteer, how old would they have to be? Or
Right now, our program to volunteer alone at the center and to like run a booth yourself, I believe it's 16 and up. You can still volunteer with us if you're under 16. We are just starting junior volunteer programs that go all the way down to age 9. But if you're under 16, you need to volunteer with a parent, so that supervision is there.
do the volunteers have to do any training programs or anything?
We have the volunteer orientation program, and then the volunteers that are foster families, they consult with myself, who is the director of animal operations, and I have a foster care lead person who counsels them and helps in any way they need help.
So to foster an animal, do you have to go through a process, or?
There's an application process. There's a screening process to make sure we're going to be able to put the right animal in that home. In other words, if I've got a Great Dane, and the foster family has a kitten and a Chihuahua, that's probably not the best home for that pet to go into. So there is a screening process. We do meet and greets with the family's pets to make sure they get along together, and then try to match the right foster dog or cat with the right foster family.
So how many, do you foster animals yourself?
Oh yes.
How many have you done so far?
The last volunteer appreciation party we went to, we actually added all that up, and I believe my husband and I are at about 76. That we've fostered 76 of the ones that have come through Misty Eyes so far. But many of these animals do come through my home first, since I'm the director of animal operations, so that I can assess their behavior. I can treat any medical problems they have and get them healthier before they go into another foster home. So, but yeah, 76 of them have gone through my house so far.
So do you have anything else to add?
Just that right now, Misty Eyes is working really hard with the county shelter, also known as the Pound, is what was referred to as the Pound a long time ago, but they've changed. And we are working very close with them, especially this time of year, because all rescue organizations across the country focus on one thing this time of year, and it's called Home for the Holidays. And the big push right now is to get as many homeless pets into a home before Christmas Day that we can, so that those animals are no longer homeless as of Christmas morning. And so right now is our big push to start getting new foster families so that we can pull even more out of there and get these homeless pets in homes by Christmas morning.